Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when you look at the da'wah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the da'wah of Nuh alayhi salam. So when we start from the Ikhwan, Allah Azza wa Jal said, كان الناس أمة واحدة. The Ummah were one. That means they were upon Tawheed from Adam alayhi salam all the way till Nuh alayhi salam. They were one. So from Adam alayhi salam to Nuh alayhi salam, there was one Ummah. كان الناس أمة واحدة فبعث الله النبيين مبشرين ومنذرين. After that, there was shirk happened. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had to send other prophets. And the first prophet was Nuh. Many people get confused when they see that Nuh alayhi salam is known as the first prophet, whereas Adam alayhi salam was the first, and he was the first created, and the first prophet. Why is it? Because between Adam alayhi salam and Nuh alayhi salam, there wasn't any shirk. But Ibn Abbas radiallahu anhu says that there were people who, during the time of before Nuh, or in and around Nuh alayhi salam, the righteous when they died, and you'll find the whole story in Tafsir ibn Kathir. When they died, the shaitan came, Iblis came in the picturization of a human. He personified a human, and he said, because it's a jinn, he can't do that. He came and said, see, we need to revere all these righteous people who have died. Why not create a grave building over them so that we can remember righteous? The people said, okay. After another generation, they came and they said, why don't you decorate these graves? They did that. The another generation came and they said, why don't you, your forefathers had done decorations, why don't you beautify it more and you create building over it and make it place of worship? After they did that, the next generation, the shaitan came and said, why don't you make these as mediation between you and Allah? Because they are righteous people and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will hear them. For waqa'at the-shirk. So now the shirk started to happen. How did it happen, ikhwan? Because they did what? فَجَعَلُوا al-wathan. They made the grave as an idol, as a mediation between them and Allah. And Allah Azza wa Jal brings the arguments of the people of Makkah also. That is the argument of the people who worship the graves and idols. This is لَا نَعْبُدُهُمْ in Surah Al-Zumar. We do not worship them. We do not consider these as our gods. إِلَّا لِيُقَرِّبُونَ إِلَى اللَّهِ زُلْفَى. Except that these things bring it closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. These are the righteous slaves of Allah. They will take our dua to Allah Azza wa Jal. That's the only reason we go and we make dua. And that is istighatha, which you do, or isti'ana is a help you ask Allah. Istighatha is a help you ask to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when you're in a problem. Isti'ana or istighatha. All of these are only for Allah because this is ibadah. This is the abwab of ibadah. Ibadah should only be for Allah Azza wa Jal.